Miss Huddle.
Hi, Mrs. Sexton.
How's it going?
Everything in my life is good, except for it's a terrible feeling to be frustrated with my math homework.
It is. I'm so sorry you're feeling that way. How can I help you today?
It's okay. I'm just really glad you're here. So I see this problem, 5,000 minus k equals 672. And when I see something with a letter, I like to make sense of it by kind of making a story in my head. So let's say I went to the Kit Kat factory.
That sounds like fun.
I know. And so there's a school tour there, and the school tour saw 5,000 Kit Kat bars.
Oh my goodness.
I know. And when the school left, there were 672 remaining.
Wow.
But the school took a certain number.
The school took all those Kit Kat bars?
Right, a certain number, which is represented by K, of Kit Kat bars. But I don't know what they took. And every time I see the subtracting across 3 zeros, I get all, worked up, and I think I can't do it.
All right, Miss Huddle, let's break this problem
Okay,
down.
let's do it.
I like to think of subtraction problems in terms of wholes and parts. And I know in subtraction, we always start with the whole, and we take away a part.
Right.
And that gives us another part. And so let's start with labeling our bar model.
So if we look at it backwards, it's part, whole.
Yep.
Okay.
So our whole is those 5,000 Kit Kat bars that we had. And one part is the part that was left, 672. And the other part is the part that we took. So
those kids ate all those Kit Kat bars.
So that's how we do our bar model. And now that I am looking at my bar model, I can see that I've got 5,000.
Right.
And I need to take away 672 to get the K. Because I know that taking away one part will give me the other part. So let's go ahead and write our problem out. We've got 5,000. And we have to take away 672. And we have to do quite a bit of regrouping in this problem, Miss Huddle, because if I have no money, can I give you $2?
No, you cannot.
No, that's not possible. But I can't borrow from a zero.
No, and so
if I were anything to give me.
If I were to borrow from the tens place, I couldn't.
No, we couldn't borrow from the tens place. Miss Huddle, can we borrow from the hundreds place?
No.
No, so we're gonna have to borrow from the thousands place. So
okay.
If I have 5,000s, but I take one, it's gonna leave me with 4,000.
And we trade that 1,000 in for hundreds.
How many hundreds can we get?
It'd be a fair trade to do 10.
10. So we have 10 hundreds. Great.
Okay.
Now, Miss Huddle, if I have 10 hundreds, does that help me subtract my ones?
Not at all.
No. So I have to borrow 100 now.
Okay, so I'd have 9 hundreds.
And then what can I trade 900s for?
10 tens.
10 tens. Great.
And I love to think about the fact that we're learning in base 10. So everything that I'm borrowing and taking away, I always have to get 10 back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So does that help me subtract my ones yet?
We can borrow from the tens.
Okay. So if I had 10 tens and I borrow 1, that leaves me with 9. And then I have 10 ones.
Perfect.
Now I'm ready to subtract.
That is so good to see.
All right.
Wow.
So what would you do next?
Next, I'd start in the ones. And I know that 10 ones minus 2 ones is 8 ones.
Good job.
And I know that 9 tens minus 7 tens I can do, and I have 2 tens left.
Great.
And I'd have 3 hundreds. 3 hundreds.
Okay.
And 4 thousands.
Good job, Miss Huddle.
Wow. Those kids ate a lot of Kit Kat bars.
They ate 4,328 Kit Kat bars.
Goodness sakes alive.
Now, Miss Huddle, if I wanted to figure out if that I for sure didn't make any mistakes subtracting, what could I do?
Well, what I would do is I'd say if we ate 4,328 and we have 672 remaining, if we add those up, that should equal my original 5,000.
Oh, so if I add 4,328, if that's K,
right,
with 672, that those together should give me 5,000.
Right.
Let's check our work.
Okay, let's
All right, let's check our work now. So
all right.
We have 4,328 Kit Kat bars that we ate, plus the 672, and that should give us our total of 5,000.
We're hoping.
Is what we're hoping. So let's add and figure this out. 8 plus 2
is a 10.
Is 10. But I can't put 10 ones in my ones place.
No.
So I put 0 ones.
And we get a whole new
my
10.
10 goes here. Okay, great. Now I can add my tens. That's
Another 10
another 10. Wait, 10 tens
is
100. So no tens and 100.
100.
Ooh, I see another 10.
Wow, look at that. That 10 hundreds is 1,000.
That 10 hundreds is 1,000.
We did.
And now 4 and 1, that's 5,000.
Miss Sexton, that made it so much better.
That did. Now, Miss Huddle, whenever I answer a word problem, I need to answer it.
That's right. Because 5,000 what? 5,000 kitty cats, 5,000 raindrops, we don't know.
So it's 5,000 Kit Kat bars.
But that's not the answer.
That's not the answer, huh?
No.
If I go back, the answer was how many Kit Kat bars did the class eat? And that was that number, 4,328. So I'm going to write the class ate 4,000, oh my goodness, 328 Kit Kat bars.
Maybe we were there with another school too. You know, we were sharing.
A couple. Maybe we brought some
mentality.
back for like the whole school.
That could be.
Yeah,
that would be great.
That'd be great. All right. Well, did that clear your confusion up?
Yes, thank you so much. Let's, myself and the scholars, keep practicing subtracting across zeros.
All right. Yep. Let's keep practicing that.
All right.
Is there like a good problem that maybe our classes could practice?
Challenge.
Yeah. Let's give them a challenge. Let's see. Let me erase some of my work here.
Mrs. Sexton, do you want to solve for R for Reese's?
Ooh, I love Reese's, Miss
Me
Huddle.
too.
Those are my very favorite kind of candies.
So maybe if every time we see a problem with a letter, we can just think of it as something we love, and it won't be as terrifying.
That sounds like a great idea.
Okay.
Let's see. How about if we have maybe not quite as many as before, maybe only like 2,000.
Okay.
So say there's 2,000. I want to go to the
2,000.
Reese's factory. There's 2,000 Reese's.
Okay.
And I was really hungry, Miss Huddle.
Right.
And so I actually all by myself ate 126.
Get it, girl.
And then I want to know how many Reese's are left after Mrs. Sexton ate all of those.
So we have whole, part.
Mm-hmm. You think the scholars can do that?
Oh my gosh, I will be so excited to find out.
Yeah, scholars, if you can come tomorrow to school and to share with Miss Huddle and I how many Reese's are left after Mrs. Sexton ate all of her favorite candies, and had a really big tummy ache, then maybe we'll have a Reese's for you.
Maybe.
It's possible.
We'll see.
We said maybe.
At the very least, a smelly swipe.
Yeah. Oh, yum. All right. We'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Have a great night.
Have a great night.